Hey guys, it's Carter. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day today. And guys, Palantir. That's what we're going to be talking about in today's video. We're going to be talking about should you buy this stock. Now, for those of you that don't know, Palantir is joining the S&P 500 next week, September 23rd. So we're going to be talking about what this means and should you buy this stock beforehand. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this. If you guys do, hit that like button and subscribe. And if you guys want to learn more about swing trading and trading in the market, check out our school. You guys can use code PLTR, Palantir's ticker, to get 50% off. It's absolutely fantastic. We got private live streams, quizzes, lectures, all that good stuff. For those of you that don't know, pretty much me. My name is Carter. I'm a full-time swing trader, and that's really what I specialize in. I don't believe in getting rich quick. I don't believe in alerts or anything like that. I find that super scammy, and I'm not that person. So check out that school. You won't regret it. It's absolutely fantastic. And guys, let's just jump into this here. So for those of you that don't know, Palantir here is joining the S&P 500 next week. So what does this mean? So the S&P 500 simply represents the top 500 companies in the United States. Now, there's a lot of things that you need in order to be in the S&P 500. It doesn't just go off market cap. It goes off revenue increases. It goes off profit. So the company actually has to be like a good company rather than just like a company that's just getting pumped up by investors and, you know, their revenues aren't good and their fundamentals aren't good. So with that being said, I do think, you know, Palantir, for those of you that don't even know what that company is, it's a data and pretty much artificial intelligence and technology company. They have a whole bunch of contracts with like the US government for like hundreds of millions of dollars. So they're like they're honestly like a Lockheed Martin, but for like data security. But anyways, let's kind of look at some of the fundamentals here. So looking at this, you guys can see that the average analyst price target right now for Palantir is about $28. And given that the stock's at 37, it's a little shaky, right? I know Palantir right now carries a bunch of potential just because it's been getting a whole bunch of buying pressure because of AI right now. We've seen companies like Nvidia up 120, 130% depending on the day because the stock moves so much. And we're seeing a lot of these other companies like Palantir move up so much because of that. Palantir year to date is up 124%, which is astonishing. And given, yes, we have seen like good revenue increases as we look at, you know, some of the fundamentals on Palantir, you guys will see that their financial statement is like really kind of solid here, right? Their total revenues up 27%. Their operating revenues up. Their gross profits up. But one of the more important things that I do want to look at here, and it's using Benjamin Graham's intrinsic calculator. And this is actually one of the cool things about the course here is you guys will have access to this if you guys sign up. And don't forget PLTR to get access to this here. But what it is let's go ahead and pull it up here so you guys can see. So let's scroll down here and you guys can see right here the intrinsic value calculator. This is what we want here. So let's pause this video and look at this. So what we need here and what this does is it finds the intrinsic value out of Palantir's price. So if it's under that, it could represent, you know, if the stock right now is or if the intrinsic value is under 37, it could represent a good opportunity to hop in on this position. But what we need here is we need a couple of things. We need to pull up PLTR here on Yahoo Finance just so I can kind of show you guys how it works here. So let's pull it up here. All right, so what we need here is we need the EPS trailing the past 12 months. You guys can see that's 0.17. So let's throw that in, the EPS there, like such. The next thing we need is the expected annual growth rate. So in order to find that, and I know some people don't like going off what analysts state. I know, and I'm somebody where I definitely use it as more of a buffer so we can always change it. So next year, the average analyst is giving it about a 19% return. So let's put that in. And then the last thing we need here for this is the AAA corporate bond. So you can just copy that in. And right now, let's go ahead and go to here. So this right now is near and around the $4.87. So let's put that in. So the intrinsic value for Palantir is $7. And given that the stock's at 37, for me, it's not a buy, right? I know looking at this metric is one of the ways that I've always done it, and it's done a really good job of finding undervalued plays. But I do think if you wanted to invest into Palantir, probably the best strategy would be to dollar cost average it. Just invest consistently, and if Palantir does sell off like 6-7% in a given week, then double in what you normally will put in. It'll help you really buy on those lows and really buy the dips rather than miss out on that opportunity. Another thing here that I do think is important here is we've just seen a lot of possible volatility lately over AI. We've seen how fast most of these stocks can sell off. So just be careful. You sell off to your advantage. But for me, Palantir is not a buy, and I know it's joining the S&P 500, which could pump a whole bunch of money into this just through ETFs and index funds. But right now, just given how much the stock is up this year, I'm sitting on the sidelines on this one, but that doesn't mean you can't make any money off it. So I hope you guys all enjoyed it. If you guys did, hit that like button, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.